What's going on, guys? I'm Mike Echoes, and welcome back to another episode of Icarus, Veteran Fresh Start here on the Olympus map. Last episode, we made our first foray into operations. We actually hunted a boss creature, two boss creatures actually. One was done inside mission, and one was done out of the operation type layout. We went to the Arctic and found the boss that we had to run from in Freezer Burn episode 5, I believe. So this episode, we're going to continue our deep dive into the operations. The first few, let's go check them real quick. The first few are kind of like potshot is basically training. We're going to do live wire for sure this episode, and I'm going to keep you guys around for the whole thing. I would like to get this spelunking out of the way as well, because it is mass collection of ores, and we're going to have to do a lot of caving. So we may actually, what I'll do is I will show you guys potshot and how you can cheese in the very early game, if you so please. I will not be cheesing. I will actually be throwing the weapons that we get from this mission on the ground to rot, and I just don't want to cheese it. I want to gain all of our ammunition and weapons by grinding and do it the correct way. So, let us, first of all...
I don't know if you're ready for this one, but they sure as hell need someone to give it a shot.
It's literally the easiest mission on the map. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin. It's only going to give us 8 Ren.
No one said it's going to be easy.
But I wanted to show it off to you guys.
Handle this, it's you. Check your HUD and stay safe.
So it is literally right over the ridge. We're going to go ahead and take our Tyrannus, and I'm naming him. I haven't got any suggestions, so let's name him... I'm gonna name him Nubs. I like it. Okay. Nubs needs food, actually. Let's give him some prime meat. Yeah. And we are definitely going to have to find him some vegetables while we're out. So, let's get up here to the mission marker. And this is going to be super easy. It's literally just shooting a target over and over. Let's show it off so you guys know how to cheese it and get yourself some early weapons. Oh, I hate getting stuck on rocks like this. It's kind of annoying. Okay. Been doing a little bit of research on, you know, charisma and speech classes on the interwebs. So if you notice in my earlier videos I say a lot, like and I don't like it. I've rewatched those videos, and it is very difficult to break that habit. So bear with me, guys. I'm doing my best not to say every other word. See, there it is. That being said, guys, I'm doing my best to break that type of speech pattern, so bear with me as I make this venture into YouTube and making the video quality a little bit better. But as I was saying before, for this mission, you can cheese, and it gives you all of these bows. Like, there is a tier 4 compound bow and 100 carbon arrows. So I'm going to show you guys. I'm just going to drop all of this. It gives us a one-shot pistol, a bunch of 9mm rounds, bolt-action rifle, a bunch of bone and flint arrows, a compound bow, another recurve bow, a long bow, and a wood bow. We are not going to use any of that. Actually, give me those arrows back, because I'm going to waste so many arrows. Let's just... There they are. Yeah, I'm going to waste so many arrows. Let's actually put our base arrows back in this. Oh, I can't. Huh. Okay, let's put them on... Yeah, let's put our base arrows on nubs. Let's get these, and then we're gonna put that last of our base arrows back on nubs. Then basically, guys, all you want to do is hit start. There is a target right here, and we're just gonna try to get those pot shots over and over again as many times as we can without moving our mouse cursor until we hit 250, and then that'll complete the mission. We've got 60 seconds. We're averaging 9 to 10 points every shot, so we should complete this no problem. We're already at, 150 or 45, and we've still got 45 seconds left. So, yeah, I'm just going to continue placing these shots. As soon as we hit 250, and you guys have seen, I know this is just cheesing it. Just showing you guys the simplest way. You can run the course, but in my experience, the course is extremely difficult to get your 250 points on. It's better to just, keep shooting this target over and over. Really boring, not very great. 20 more seconds. Let's see how high we can get that score. Alright, we're going to go to 45, 350, 355, 365, 370, 380. Alright, so I got a little challenge for you guys. If you guys can beat that 380, post it up on the Discord, and I will definitely give you a shout out in the next video. First person to post that they've beat the score of 380 in the Discord, I'll give you a shout out in the next video. So with that done, we're going to head back to base and pick up our next operation. I will see you guys in just a second. So almost forgot. I'm definitely going to show you guys. I'm dropping this stuff on the ground right now. Alright, leaving it there. I'll see you guys in a second. Alright guys, so we're back at base. We actually picked up Nubs a little bit of soybeans. So he's fed for the time being. His water trough is completely full. And we're going to jump back into the operation list. I think before we do the spelunking, because I want to make some good footage. What is Forsaken?
The Assembly are expanding their footprint on Icarus and looking for experienced people. If you're looking for some quick cash, this could be the one. Looks simple enough, but then again, it always does.
So
you should know how to pick them by now.
Yeah, I kept thinking he was done talking. Let's see. Locate the crash dropship, repair the dropship. I do believe, if my memory serves me correctly, there's going to be 3 different locations where you've got to, like, repair crashed pieces of ship. And there's going to be a boss-type creature at each location. So let's do Livewire first.
Welcome back. Lagos unit runs Icarus for the UDA, but most of this planet's still a blank on the map. The unit wants new drop zones, which means getting terrain scans, and they'll pay for the privilege. Just set up a radar at 3 locations and come back alive.
Sounds simple enough. So I think that's what we're going to do. That's going to be another 150 Ren, and I think that's going to make us have earned, I think we earned 188 from doing that kill list mission, and we'll get 150 from this. So that's a little over 300, like 338, I believe. That should be enough to buy us a backpack. Because I would definitely like to have the inventory space, and you know, we might get the shotgun backpack. I do believe I want to make this character a shotgun main. So we are going to look at those. We're going to go ahead and begin this operation. Here
Icarus
comes
ain't
the
always
scanner.
gonna be so empty. The UDA wants exotics, and the Lagos unit's under pressure to scale operations up. Which means they need terrain data, and a heap of it. Fast. So grab the radar from the supply crate. The unit wants scans from 3 locations on your map. You'll be heading into uncharted territory, but that's exactly why we need the data. Think you can handle it? Well, either way, it's too late now.
Ah,
Good luck.
old Saul. I love that voice actor. He's great. So the shotgun backpack, the Larkwell Martinez mercenary backpack, is quite nice. It gives you 25% shotgun ammo capacity, 25% reload speed with shotguns, and plus 25% damage with shotguns, which is phenomenal. But the crafting cost, we've already got it unlocked on our other characters. The crafting cost is 100 Ren and 50 exotics. And we've definitely sent that much to space. So we are 100% going to go ahead and craft that. Let's see what else, because we've got another 49, let's see, yeah, 42 exotics from that last boss fight. Let's see what else we can grab. I would like to have... I don't think we need anything. You know, we got gadgets. Would be nice to have one of these, but we don't have enough money left over. I'm trying not to use any of the money I had from before. I'm kind of keeping a list of how much money I've made on the side in my notes, so I know how much I have to spend. So we don't have enough for the crafting cost on the advanced deep mining scanner. That's probably going to be our next buy. So let's get today's missions out of the way, and then we will buy one of these. That way we can make our biofuel deep drill mines and start getting a little bit of extra resources passively. So sweet, we've got us a brand new backpack. Go ahead and send these to the station. That's another 42 exotics and 10 biomass. Let me write that in my notes real quick. Alright. Let's eat. Ooh, we're definitely going to need some more creamed corn, aren't we? Let's go ahead. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get the character situated. It is a little bit after right before 1:30 in game right now. So I'm going to get the character situated, and I will bring you guys back when we're grabbing that scanner and heading to the scan locations. See you guys in just a second. Alright guys, so our inventory is cleaned out, and we're going to go ahead and grab this scanner. Character is completely situated. Alright. Let's let him get a drink. Let's go ahead and check our map for these locations. So I think our first scan is for sure going to be up there, and then we just make our trek back all the way to the west. So let's get heading that direction. Man, this game is absolutely beautiful. It is one of those games where I can just look around and... You know, I've never noticed that waterfall. I wonder if we can build up there. That would be a nice base location. It might be kind of difficult to get to, though. We will definitely check that out here in just a little bit. One of the other things I would like to get done today is find a Moa. The Tyrannus is really good, but he's just not quite fast enough for my liking. We have quite the trek ahead of us, too. And you know what? I've not been very familiar with this location. So, you know, this lake right here might be a contender for our base location. We're going to check this lake right here out too, guys, because it's literally just a little 2-3 minute ride into the eastern desert. We have access to the center Arctic, 2 or 3 minute ride, maybe a 4 or 5 minute ride. To the west, we've got access to the southern Arctic, about a 2 minute ride to the south, and then it puts the western desert and the riverlands about the same distance they would have been from this lake. Yeah, we're going to check this lake out, for sure. Oh, stuck on a log. So, I think I'm going to make a cut here. That way you guys don't have to deal... Ooh, we need this corn. To deal with the ridiculous, just boring trek across the map. Let me know in the comments if you guys would like to see the rides. But if not, I'm probably going to continue to make cuts because it's basically, you know, just 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how long the ride is, of me talking and nothing really happening. So, I'm going to make a cut, and I will see you guys when we get to that lake heading into the scan location. I'll see you guys here in just a second. Alright guys, so we made it to the lake, and I just want to show you, I quite like this location. There's the cliff top up there. There's plenty of room for building over there on the northern side of the lake. There's this cliff, which, if done correctly, would be nice having a concrete base on top of it, kind of like an outlook post. And we've also got this side of the mountain to build on. It's not a definite location yet, but it's definitely a contender. And what it's really going to boil down to is what kind of deep deposits are nearby. But I just wanted to kind of show you guys where we were at with it. It's not a bad location. I like the lake a lot. I really would like to build an outpost on top of this little cliff face here. I think it would be really good to look at. Let's see. Wonder if we need any more sulfur. I haven't really checked. I've seen plenty over here. But we're not really in the market for grinding and farming right now. We're in the middle of a mission, so let's get this scan complete. Another map is confirmed. It's definitely in development too. Project Elysium and the dev notes. Sounds like it's gonna have a volcanic area and some new. I think they're adding tier 5, so I cannot wait. Ooh.
Good.
What we got here?
We're reading the station.
That's a lot of wolves.
It's active.
Is that a boss? That is a boss. There's a boss over there. Oh, you know what we're doing just as soon as this scan is complete then. Bring it. Love this shotgun. And, as you can see, we've got 7 shots per mag now. That's really accurate. Actually, if I could get the headshot. Oh, what? Buddy, I'm kind of tired of you kicking me. We've got wolves getting stuck down here. And we've got a storm. Can't get that headshot. Was it going to take more than one? Completely missed that one. Can't afford to be missing those shots with only... Let's melee. Oh, how did that miss? Yeah, the Platinum Spear definitely does a little bit more damage. Let's see what we can get. Is that a wolf? It is. Don't know how I missed that headshot. There we go. Give me my arrows back. Oh, crap. Oh, what do we got? I hear it. Oh, they're down here. They're getting... That's ridiculous. They're getting stuck. It's level 32. Quite nice. I'll take it. This is just a level 2, or a tier 2 storm, so we'll be fine. 97% complete on this scan. Alright, let's pick that up. Did quite nice, so kill that, I think. I don't know how dangerous this area is. Let's go ahead and get you to a high spot. I'm gonna put you out of the way for a minute while we go contend with this boss. Yeah, here we go. Oh. That'll be a good screenshot right there. Alright. Oh no! I botched that all up. Sorry guys. Trying to get a screenshot for the thumbnail. Alright. That'll put us about halfway there. He's definitely going to heal. We've got 7 plus 48 shots. So what is that? 56? Or 55, I'm sorry. How are you? Alright. Here comes the big bad. Got him. Yeah, my apologies for going into third person and messing with the HUD, but I really wanted a picture for the thumbnail of, you know, the character in his full hunter outfit fighting the Alpha Wolf. We scored ourselves 37 more exotics too. First part of the storm is coming through. Let's go ahead and get our guy down. Alright, so I am going to ride out to the next scan location, and I'll bring you guys back when we're there. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so we're coming up on second scan location. Looks like it's going to be up here on this ledge. We found a cave too, nice. We'll probably hit that before we head back to the third scan location. Because we came, I just went ahead and came all the way to the west. That way all we've got to do is come to this one next to the base and we'll be really close to home when we finish the mission out. So.
This is precise as the data gets. See what you can find.
Alright, so let's do it.
There you go. Stations online.
I'm going to try to use the bow for this round. Hopefully it sends us some boars. I would really like to re-up on our bacon stocks because we are down to 18 pieces of crispy bacon, and that means we're going to run out soon. Also, just a note, today is day 16, and it is boar. Nice. Oh. Yeah, we're definitely skinning that. It is day 16. I slept the night at the base and then just left early this morning, just as soon as I woke up. I didn't even do anything at base. I literally just slept and jumped right back on the Tyrannus. Another boar. Nice. This is gonna bring our bacon reserves exactly back to where they need to be. This is fortuitous. And another one. These headshots are kind of difficult to get on the boars. $64 complete on the scan. That only gave us 4 pieces. We got here another boar. Let's try for that headshot. Got it. Got the headshot. Ooh, what do we got here? That's a jaguar. Those guys hit hard. Took him out with a headshot though. We should be. Uh-oh, what do we got? What do we got? Oh, quit. Take all that. You give me my arrow back, and I'll skin you too. There's the scan complete. Looks like we've got one more boar, which is fine by me. Get all the bacon we can get. Scan's complete. We'll collect the station. We will collect these bones. Let's go ahead and skin the jaguar just to get our fur and leather back. Also, yeah, give us some stringy meat too. We'll drop the regular meat. We'll take everything else. Get all those bones. Just gonna reserve all the bones we can because every 800 bones is 100 epoxy, so that's gonna be nice. So with that, I think what we're gonna do is we're going to head back to base since it's really close. It's literally in the same sector as the final scan location. We're gonna cook up our crispy bacon and we're gonna hit that final scan location and complete this operation. So once again, guys, I will see you guys back probably at the next scan location. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so I'm an idiot. I got all the way to the 3rd scan location and realized I never picked up the scanning station. So we're at base. I kind of have an idea for what I want to do after we finish this mission, so got some stuff gathered up while we were just sitting here before I made the trek back to pick up the scanner. So we're going to go ahead and make our biofuel composter. Oh, we've already made our full 4 biofuel cans, and we're going to make 2 biofuel extractors. We're going to go ahead and take the extractors. We're going to put the extractors up. Let's put them in here. And I think what we want to do is actually... It's going to take 4 electronics for that. So I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit of biofuel going. And then we're going to head to... Let's get this scoot. Actually, let's... Where can I put this? The kitchen bench and stuff is going to go over there. I guess right here is as good a spot as any. We're going to need a location for that. Oh man, we're kind of running out of room. We're going to put it right here for now, and it's probably going to get moved later when we start adding our glass benches and things like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get that composter full of materials to make into biofuel. I'm going to get our cans in with all the resources and filling, and then we're going to complete this mission, and then when we get back from the mission, we will do what I've got planned next. So stay tuned. It's probably going to go into day 17 or 18 today for this episode, so I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright guys, so we're coming up on it again. This is a little crazy. Don't be a me. Remember to pick up your scanner. Because that took literally almost half a day, but we did get a couple of other things done in the meantime. Like getting that composter down. We're gonna we're going to make some electronics when we get back to base tonight. But we're here now. Let's finish this scan mission up. I'm going to keep using the bow, I think. Kind of like the third-person view. Helps me see a little better. I can see what's coming. And these health bars are so helpful in these scan missions or these defense missions because you can tell when something's coming up on you. What is that? That's a baby deer. We got a Tyrannus here. Let's go ahead take him out. Probably going to need to make some more carbon fiber arrows before this is all said and done. We're down to... Well, actually, we've only lost 5 arrows, so we're not doing too bad. What we got over here? Looks like... It's a bear cub. I'm not playing with you. Another bear cub, maybe? It is. Kind of feel bad killing the cubs, you know? I'd almost prefer to fight full-size bears. I mean, we've got the capability to do it. Our armor's pretty good. Got a decent shotgun. Well, yeah, it's a decent shotgun. Is that it? Wow. Oh no, here we go. Here's a big bear. Oh! And we got him. Nice. And we're at 88% on the scan.
Get back in range of the scanner.
Gonna have to wait to skin that. I think that might actually be it. So just 2 bear cubs and a regular sized bear? A regular grizzly? Oh no, here we go. Some more bear cubs probably. Yeah. One more. I think this is going to be the last one. Let's see. Yeah, we can get it with a bow. Alright, let's not forget to pick this up this time.
Well, you're done here. You did a lot more than just survive.
Yeah, botched the whole mission by leaving the scanner behind, but it's alright. Let's skin this bear. Take all that. Get these bones. Looks like the forecast for the next couple days is light. Maybe it's... Oh! Get away from nubs. Dang it. Alright, so that mission's complete. We're going to get back to base. It is just about dark. We're probably going to do a little bit of crafting throughout the night. And... yeah, so I will see you guys in just a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to bring you back as soon as I get back to base or not, but it'll be sometime tonight, and we will proceed to the next part of the video. I've got something decent planned. Stay tuned. Okay, guys, so I was doing a little bit of mining into the night to get us some oxide for organic resin, and I wound up here at this waterfall. And I really like this spot. It is set up to have the water wheels for electricity. There is running water into a river right here. The waterfall in the background. There is a decent little bit of area right here next to this lower waterfall that we should be able to make a decent sized base right here. There's a few good spots, and on the map, it's not in a bad location, really. It's kind of centralized from everything except for the Riverlands. So, we've got some decisions to make. I really like this waterfall, but I also like that lake and the idea of putting a base on top of that little cliff. But just wanted to bring you guys back while I was here to show that off, and yeah. So, we've got some decisions to make. I'm going to continue mining oxide into the night. We've got some plans. We're going to craft some more stuff before the morning, and then we've got big plans for tomorrow, so I'll see you guys when we're ready to start crafting up. Alright guys, so it's about 2 o'clock in the morning. We've done a little bit of resource gathering, and we are ready to make our biofuel water pump and our water pipe tool. Alright, let's go ahead and get those out. Let's take our full can of biofuel. Inventory. We'll put biofuel in, and we are going to, let's put that down there. Gonna connect our, let's see what we can do here. Put that there. Alright, we're connected up. Let's get our cement mixer connected up. Run out here. Try to keep the pipes under the house. We can get, there we go. Alright, so those should have an active water connection now. They are. Alright, I think while this last bit of biofuel is coming up, we go ahead and turn the water pump on. That should give us 2.5 hours of water time. So next level, I believe, we did spend those tech points that we got from that level 32, and we're almost to level 33. So we got the kitchen bench, the medicine bench, and the biofuel stove. Next level, I believe we're going to go ahead and get the water purifier. That way we can have our water inside instead of having to run out into the lake every time we need to refill. And we're probably going to go ahead and buy the anti-poison pill and the health recovery tonic, maybe? Either that or we go canteen and oxygen tank. One of those two things is what we're going to do. I think actually we go water purifier and health recovery elixir and anti-poison pill, because that is going to give us the ability to go to the desert and fight a certain boss. So yeah. With that being said, I'm going to continue to kind of grind through the night. We'll probably sleep at about 6:30, so that gives me about 10 more minutes of grinding and resource gathering to do through the night. Would like to get the materials up to make our kitchen bench, our biofuel stove. And where's our medicine bench? And our medicine bench. We're going to need a little bit of glass for that though, so yeah, I'm going to grind through the night and I will see you guys in the morning. Alright guys, sorry for the cut. We've got level 33 and we got, let's see, what did I grab? I grabbed the thermos, I grabbed the water purifier, and I grabbed health recovery elixirs and the anti-poison pill. So we are set as far as getting into the best of health recovery, and we've got the ability to fight deep caves with the cave worms, mass cave worm fights like the Thumper, and there's some missions where you have to fight mass amounts of cave worms. And we have the ability, because of this anti-poison pill, to work our way into the desert and fight a few sandworms. So that is going to be awesome. I don't know if we're going to get to that in this episode, because I've got something else planned, and we need to make another run to the Arctic to kill a mammoth for a few hundred more epoxy. But we are moving right along. I think next level we move into reinforced glass and reinforced glass advanced set, and maybe get a point into concrete. That way we are moving right along into you know, being able to construct our finalized base, the good base that we're gonna have as a permanent spot. We've been looking at a few locations. I believe I showed you guys the waterfall, definitely showed you guys that lake. I think I'm going to leave this video up and see if I can't get some comments. Let me know where you guys would like to see me build. It's really going to depend on what the deep deposits look like around each of those areas. We are going to finish another mission probably this episode and go ahead and buy that deep ore scanner from the space station, because the one on the tech tree doesn't get unlocked until... where is it at? Oh, I know it's over here. Right here. It doesn't get unlocked until tier 4. And I think we have to make that at a fabricator, and we're just not there yet. So I do believe I'm going to buy the one from the space station. That way we've got it, and we can go ahead and start locating those deep deposits to try to pick out a permanent base location. With that being said, let's go ahead and start placing our kitchen benches. Just going to be so nice. So kitchen bench. Let's get it away from the wall just a hair. Put that there. Let's go ahead and let's get all of, we'll destroy that. Let's get all of our items back over in there. Let's go ahead and take everything out of here. We had 10 more pieces of bacon. Did we lose that much bacon? No, here we go. We had quite a bit of bacon. So let's go ahead and get the wood out of here. So we're graduating into biofuel. Let's get our biofuel stove down right next to our kitchen bench. And then I do believe we're going to take everything out of there. We'll pick our herbalism bench up, and we will get our medicine bench down as well. Let's try to get it... actually, let's go like one over, because I want to put a storage container next to our biofuel stove. We've kind of got the epoxy, lilies. We'll take half of the flour. Put all this in there. We'll put the salt in there. That 66 on that one. Let's go ahead and destroy those. Get a little bit of resources back. Destroy this. Let's go ahead and throw a little bit of flour up in the kitchen bench. Let's throw all of our wood back in our carpentry bench. We will put the potbelly stove in our footlocker. Oh, let's go ahead and put the health recovery concoctions in there as well. We will destroy these sticks. Excuse me. We will put the rest of our bacon that is overstacked in there. We'll keep our stringy meat. Let's put the stone where it belongs. Let's put the iron over here on the anvil. And I think the last thing we have to do before we move on to what I've got planned for day 17, I believe today is. Let's get our benches connected to water. So we'll do this one, run out here. I like to try to keep my pipes do here, and then we'll go this way. That way we're connect. Can we connect? Yeah, there we go. That way we've got I like to keep my pipes underneath of the base. That way it's nice and clean. Do the wires the same way. You'll see when I start building our permanent base, exactly. Let's put one here, exactly how I do it. I like to keep the base a little bit elevated off of the ground, and then I just run all of the electrical and piping underneath like so. It's not in the way, it's nice and clean. Yeah, so we've got water hooked up with a biofuel water pump. All of our benches are connected, which means we can make pastries, which means we can start getting into, you know, meat pies, fruit pies, vegetable pies. We're going to have to get a greenhouse going at some point. Can make shepherd's pie, shepherd's rolls. I do believe we have the Kumara seeds. Oh no, wait. Yeah, they're right here. Let's put those together, actually. We will put all of those seeds in there. So, let's go ahead and put our knife back on our hotbar. Let's get a little bit of animal fat to repair our lantern. There we go, nice. And I do believe we're going to do something pretty epic. Okay, there's our health recovery tonics. We're definitely going to need those in just a little bit. Actually, let's put those on our 0 slot on our hotbar. Okay, so we are ready to go. Let's go ahead and eat, get a little bit of cream corn, re-up on our cooked stringy meat and our crispy bacon. We've got all of our buffs. Now let's go ahead and grab our biofuel deep mining drills. Oh, we need you for your heavy slot. He's got some skills. Let's go ahead and... what are we getting into? Stat, physical, health, max stamina. We've got... do we have the stamina regeneration already? Where is that at? Right here. Oh, that's health regeneration. Where is the stamina? Oh, there it is. We do have the stamina regeneration maxed out. So let's go... I think we do increased health generation, and then we move into the max stamina and heat resistance. So yeah, there we go. Let's go grab our other deep drill. Got it. It's definitely on our back. Let's grab 2 cans of biofuel. Actually, we'll grab 3, because 1 needs to go in our biofuel stove. Quite nice. That's only going to give us 16 minutes of cook time, though. That eats a lot. So, that being said, we're going to jump on Nubs here. And we're going to hit pay dirt. Since we have to go to the Arctic already, and since the other deep exotics node is right here next to base, I think the first exotics node we go for is actually going to be that one in the Arctic we discovered on that little plateau. So that's where we're headed. Let's get up here to the Arctic. Oh no. Alright, I'm going to grab our fur armor, and then I will meet you guys back when we are right there getting ready to come into the Arctic. Alright guys, so actually let's take out this Tyrannus before we start. There we go. Experience. Alright, so we are coming up on the Arctic. We actually, oh, we've got a snowstorm. Actually made a thermos while we were back at base, and we grabbed our fur armor. So let's go ahead and get that buff going. There's that. Is that going to be enough to bring us up out of this cold? It is negative 4 degrees. It might not be. Yeah, we're still freezing, and so is Nubs. Is this a polar bear? Oh, this is gonna be good footage. So, stay there, Nubs. We're gonna fight this polar bear in a freaking snowstorm with primitive weapons. Let's get the sneak shot in to begin with. He's gonna get us. Run. Well, we got some deep wounds and finalized it with a melee. That might have been a little stupid, but I wanted to do it. So, bragging rights, we just killed a freaking polar bear with primitive weapons. Let's get our arrows back. And this snowstorm is really putting a hurting on us. Let's drop the fatty T-bones. We just want the meat, or the bones. the Arctic fur, and that'll set us. So, I think what we do, let's grab our cave scanner to our... There are no caves around. So, we are freezing to death. We're taking pretty heavy damage from the cold. That storm's probably got another few minutes. First and foremost, let us grab... About to hit the red part of the storm too. Let us grab a little bit of stone. Let's get us a tree. What do we need for a campfire? Sticks and... Ooh. Gonna need fiber. Let's go ahead and... We cannot. Oh wow. We are in trouble. Let's... Oh, that was lightning. Did not like that. Can't see anything. Oh man. This is nuts. That is a hell of a snowstorm. We're taking heavy damage to it. Are we even... No, we're heading into the north. That is how visibility is right now, guys. We can't even see to make our way. Ooh, no. That's not good. Go, go, go. That storm is almost over. If we can make it out... How are we... We're headed south? And oh... So we were headed the right direction. I got all kinds of mixed up. Storm's almost over. We're gonna head back down this way. It's negative 8 degrees right now. We can't handle that. So let's get back down in here where it's 76 degrees. Swap out and get rid of this buff right now. Okay, so we're first and foremost gonna get a healing tonic in. I kind of sit here for a few minutes, wait on that snowstorm to pass, and I will see you guys in just a second. Alright guys, so I think it's been long enough. It's probably been about a minute, 2 minutes. So we're going to jump right back into the Arctic. Looks like, yeah, we're good. It's back up to 22 degrees Fahrenheit. And the storm has passed. So that was a little sketchy. I thought we might be able to handle it. I was trying to make us a campfire so we could find a cave, because that's what I tend to do if I'm in a sticky situation like that on my main file, is I'll make a campfire, find a cave, post that stuff up, and it'll keep your temperature where it needs to be. But we've got our deep extractors, 2 of them. We've got 2 cans of biofuel. And we're heading up here to the Arctic to, 1, get these extractors in the ground, and 2, to go ahead and fight a mammoth to get our epoxy supply back up. Let's see if we can do something real quick. I hope we can hide from him for just a second. I've got an idea for a really good, there I go with the again. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm trying. I'm learning. I think I've done a little bit better this episode with, at least it's not every other word. So, let's go ahead and get our HUD back up. Let's go ahead and get our first extractor down. Polar Bear's still over there minding his business. Let's get the second extractor down. Let's get the biofuel in. Alright. Now, let's see if we can get this thumbnail screenshot. I'm not going to take a screenshot in, there I go with the us again, with the Icarus screenshot while I'm recording, because just believe that's it. Yeah. All right. That should give me... Oh my good God. That was too close. I'm messing around trying to get screenshots and just about die. I won't be doing that again. Anyway, let's go ahead and skin this guy. Get back into first person. Take all that. Get these bones up. These shots we got left. We got 57. Where is our... Okay, here he is. Yeah, that was a little stupid of me, but I wanted a good screenshot for the thumbnail. I think it was worth it. Let's see if we can get some mammoths to spawn down here, because we're definitely going to need that epoxy. Ooh, we got some Vespers. The boss is back? Is it really in the same location? I don't know if I want to contend with that again. That's... Let's take care of these Vespers. Alright. There we go. Vespers are pretty cool. It's one of the only alien creatures on Olympus. I think the Dribbos and the Vespers are the only two alien creatures on this map. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but I do believe that's it. And I'm going to have to put you up because I don't want to take you down here to get hurt. We don't have enough healing tonics for that. So let's go 3 high. We'll go 2 wide there. Where'd he go? Oh, he's way back here. I definitely don't want to be messing with that Arctic Scorpion either. And it is getting close to dark. I do believe we have enough thermal protection to protect us at nighttime now. With the thermos, it gives us plus 10 degrees Celsius to temperature. So I don't know what that translates into in Fahrenheit, but I'm really hoping that this boss hasn't respawned. It looks like it has, though. In the same spot. That's a little fishy. Yeah, it has. Tag on. Okay. Oh. Can I get my arrows back, please? I guess we're fighting another boss, guys. Is that a polar bear? No, it's not. Keep botching my shots. Alright, he's down to a decent level of health. Let's go ahead and get that basic wound done. We've fought a lot of these wolves. I'm kind of getting old at this point. I mean, it's exotics for us, but it's the same content over and over. There's the big bad. Am I gonna have enough shots? How was that not a headshot? Okay. Alright, that'll do it. That still leaves us plenty of shots. And that gives us another 45 exotics. That's nice. Don't want to mess with you right now. Probably. I've never messed with the flamethrowers. Probably going to try to get us a flamethrower next level, because I want to see how they stand against these Arctic Scorpions. And I've never used one before. And I was looking in the bestiary. The scorpions are weak. Shit. We're gonna get hit. Weak against fire. Alright, there goes the mammoth. So we're going to leave you alone for right now. Let's go up and get our Tyrannus nubs. Then we're going to skin him up. Get those two... Where is Nubs at? Okay, right there. Get those two mammoth tusks. Head back to base. Oh yeah, there's a polar bear trying to kill Nubs. This is why we put him up high. Let's get our lantern up and running. Alright. You! Get away from our horse. Come fight me. Oh, I'm missing. How's that not a headshot? Okay. Can we not get the headshot? Oh my goodness. Run! Oh my god, he freaking dodged it. Oh, Nubs, no! What are you doing, buddy? Oop, that hurts. Nubs gonna get the... Oh, that hurts. Alright, that'll do it. These polar bears are nuts. They do so much damage. Alright, let's give the last one to Nubs, because I'm sure he's hurting. He's a little cold, too. Let's give both of these to Nubs. Yeah, there we go. Let's go ahead and skin this guy up. It's getting late, too. It's definitely after dark. What we got? Let's go ahead and re-up on our creamed corn. Alright, Nubs. Nubs is definitely cold. Where is our mammoth? It's so hard to see. Tell me he didn't despawn. No, I believe this is him right here. With an Arctic scorpion right next to him. Oh my god. We don't have any healing tonics left either, so we're kind of in a bad spot. Let's get these tusks and get out of dodge. 1, 2. Let's dump the meat, get the bones, get the leather, dump the fur, get the rest of the bones. Alright. So, I'm going to see you guys back at base. It's too dark to do recording anyway. Let's get out of this Arctic. If anything happens, I'll bring you back. See you guys in just a second. Alright guys, so it's about 8:45 on day 18. We just hit level 34. The video has gone on for about an hour and 10 minutes at this point after editing the first few pieces. I just got out of the editing software a minute ago and came back in to record what I thought was going to be another operation, but I think since we've gone so far, what we're going to do, because this operation here is going to take us some time. The Forsaken. So, we're going to wait on about another 20 seconds for that to craft up. Let's go ahead and spend our points. We've got a few on the tech tree. How about, what do we have, 3? Let's go ahead and get... Dang. See, these points are just so scarce. I really want the kitchen storage. I really want... Oh, I know what we need. We need to get our poison tonics, because we need those to make the anti-poison pills. And then for our last point, I think we delve into... let's do it. Flamethrower. And then for our talents, we've got 2 points. Let's go ahead and get Without a Stand, and then we are going to get the Arctic armor. And that means next time, I think it's a tier 3 armor. Next time we get a level, we can actually unlock the Arctic armor. That'll be much better for our treks into the Arctic zones. I think for our solo point, let's go ahead and do bonus arrow damage. Okay, so now that it's day 18, we've got the rest of this crafted up. Let's go ahead and get it in the composter. Take those two out because those don't belong there. So what I'm going to do now, since the whole point of this episode was getting our extraction up and running, is I'm going to take a few minutes around base to just tidy up, maybe make our kitchen storage and a few other things. Maybe even make that flamethrower if we have enough materials. And I'm going to bring you guys back for the last trek into the Arctic so we can pull our resources from our exotics extractors, get all those exotics that we've earned this episode up into the space station, and call it an episode. See you guys in just a minute. Alright guys, so we are coming up on the Arctic. I'm going to try not to spend, well, I mean we have to. Run. Try not to spend too much time fighting a bunch of creatures up here since the episode has already gone over about 10 minutes. It's going to be a longer episode. Hopefully the algorithm doesn't trash me for that. But I really don't care. I feel like the quality of this video has been a cut above the other videos I've done so far. I've tried my best to make sure there was no issues with recording and tried to work on my speech, tried to work on what I talked about during the video. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this one. I've really put a lot of effort into this video. We did get our flamethrower crafted up, if you can see down on my 0 slot. So we are going to test it out on those scorpions like we talked about earlier. Let's see. Okay. So up here, I can see our extractors already. There's definitely caves up here too. We might come caving in the Arctic to maybe try to get our platinum reserves fleshed out a little bit better. There we go. Looks like they're not running. That means they're full. 120 exotics there. 120 exotics there. Now, we're probably going to run out of biofuel before they're completely extracted. Yeah, 23 seconds on the biofuel. So that's my bad. I should have came with a few more containers, but I wasn't really thinking, kind of in a rush because the episode has gone on for so long and I'm in the middle of editing and messing with a bunch of other things. Oh, we left our ramps. So no scorpions? It's one of the whole points we came here. Alright, get that. Get that. Oh, that's freaking sick. Let's put you on follow, actually. Let's get rid of these and these. Ooh, I've never seen that happen before. Sort. Alright. Those exotics must weigh a lot. Let's get you on follow. Let's see if we can't find us a scorpion. Is this one right here? Possibly. Another polar bear. I think this is a scorpion right here, guys. Let's test this out. Oh, alright. Let's put you down for a second, because I don't want... Scorpion has aggroed. Let's run. Yeah, the flamethrower is definitely a contender for scorpions. That is nice. It went down pretty quick. So I'm definitely happy about that. Okay. What do you think? We call the episode after we fight the polar bear and get our exotics extracted? Or not extracted, but... you know. Sent to space. Let's fight this last polar bear. Grab the experience from him. We're a little slow, actually. Can we set him on fire? Let's set him on fire. Let's go. Oh, that hurt. That hurt. Got him. Am I on fire? I am not. Okay, where are you going? Let's heal these deep wounds. And then do we have... We do. We have recovery elixirs. Let's get those on our 0 bar. These heal a lot more health than those tonics that we had. So I'm going to get him skinned up. I'm going to collect our extractors. Then I'm going to see you guys back at base to get the exotics that we have on hand sent off world. And we will call it an episode. See you guys in a second. Okay, so maybe not. We are going to get some mammoth tusks and kill another Arctic scorpion. He's just chilling in one spot. Man, it melts the scorpions. That's excellent. Let's run. We're gonna take damage for sure. Oh, good God. He took so many shots. Alright. I'm just going to keep you guys around. This episode might actually go to almost an hour and a half. But for my true fans, you know, people that love Icarus, it shouldn't be that bad. We've done quite a bit of cool shit this episode, so I'm pretty happy with it. It may go over, but I rightfully don't care. Alright, one last thing before the trek back to base. Let's go ahead and empty biofuel cans, that way we can take them back. Let's get the last bit of exotics out. And we can't pick up the extractors yet because this exotic deposit is not emptied. So we're just going to go back to base and drop this stuff off, get those 2 biofuel cans situated. Let's test. We're just testing this flamethrower on everything. This is going to be sweet. I do like it. It is quite nice. The fuel seems to go pretty quick, though. Okay, guys, I've got to stop rambling. Let's get back to base, grab some more biofuel, and then we'll call it a day. I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, guys, so we made it back to base. We've got all of those tusks loaded off into the windmill. We've got our 2 full biofuel canisters to take back to the extractors. We've got a ridiculous amount of exotics and a little bit of legendary biomass. So I think that's where we call the episode. Let's go ahead, get our pay dirt off planet. Let's get the bow out to go a little faster. I didn't count it just yet. We'll see as soon as we offload. It's going to be 274 exotics and 10 biomass, which is great. And that is going to do it for this episode. So, we've got quite a bit of stuff done. I do believe this is the best quality video so far. If you guys enjoyed it and you want more videos like this and to see the quality improve over time, I've ordered a boom mic, so mic quality is actually going to improve within the next few weeks. If you're new, or if you're returning and you haven't subscribed and you enjoyed the quality and the work that I put into this video, please subscribe. Really does help me out a lot. Makes this whole thing worthwhile. Don't forget to like if you enjoyed the video, you learned anything, or you just thought the fights were cool, or, you know, enjoyed my stunning personality. Anyway, much love, guys. We will continue this off on day 19. I think it's halfway through day 18 now. But much love. Really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Peace.